So hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So last time in our RPG series we added sprinting to our character, so we can sprint using the shift key, and also we implemented this toggle walking and running function. So when I press the caps lock, he will walk. If I press caps lock again, he will run. So in today's video what I'm going to be doing is setting up a crouching system for our character. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do is open up the project settings, and here inside input I'll add a new action mapping for crouch. I'll use control key for that. For now temporarily I'll use that, and here inside our blueprints folder, in our base character blueprint, I'll add a new variable for crouching, just like the other ones, crouching, and I compile it, and here inside the movement graph I'll call that action mapping crouch that I just created. So here, and when I press this, I should get the opposite value of the current value of this variable. So it's just like this. If it's true, I will get the opposite value as false, and if it is false, I will get the opposite value. That means I get, if it's true I will get false, if it's false I will get true, just like that. These things are a bit tricky. Okay, now in order to implement crouching I need animations as well. So here I have already prepared crouching assets as well. So here inside the RPG assets movement folder, I have created a new folder called crouch. I'll open this up. So here we have the basic crouching animations. Here I'll create a new folder called crouch, and I'll open it and select all of these, and I drag and drop this. I'll set the skeleton to light mesh and click import all. So here we have these animations. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a separate animation blend space for this crouching animation. So here I'll duplicate this our normal animation blend space using control key and W key. So here I'll name my crouch animBS. Okay, I'll open it up, and here I'll enable this. So here at the idle, I don't need this idle, I need crouched idle. So here, just like that, and in walking I use crouch walking, and in walking backward I use crouch walk back, and here crouch walk back. So here in left strap I use crouch walk left, and here I use crouch walk right. So I'll save this, and next in our animation blueprint, before plugging this animation blend space into our default slot node, I'll take the reference for my crouched animation blend space. I'll plug this just like this, and here I'll do a small check, blend poses like wood. So this will help us to blend between these two animation blend spaces. So here I'll create a new variable for crouch, and I'll take a reference to it. So here it should, so if crouching is true, I will be in this crouched animation blueprint, animation blend space, and here this would be, so as the blend space, blend time, I'll use 0.4 and 0.4. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a blueprint interface here. So I create a new folder for interfaces. Interface. Okay, in interfaces I create a new blueprint interface for BPI character elements. Okay, I'll open it up. Here I'll name this new function as crouch. And I'll add a new input. Crouched. Okay, now I'll compile this. Here in the animation things blueprint, I'll enable class settings and I'll add that interface. So here interface that we just created, BPI character anims, and I wait. Let's say that. So yeah, I name this crouch. Okay, I name this as is crouching. I think there's here because yeah, that was there because here I have this function named crouch, and also this was named this was also named as crouch, so I got an error, but now it's fixed. So I call that the function that we just created inside this event crouch. So here we have that. So from the BPI character names, which means this. So I will set this like this, and now the next thing I'm gonna do is so here I can't just directly take a reference to this animation blueprint by just casting. So I am gonna take a reference for my mesh. I'm gonna get an instance, and here I'm gonna call that function crouch. So here crouch, and here I'm gonna plug this here, and let's see whether this works or not. So now we can walk, sprint, and again walk, run. So when I press Ctrl, so I'm crouching now, but yeah, now we are crouching. So yeah, it blends perfectly fine. And now, so actually when I crouch, my walking speed should be reduced, so I fixed that now. I'll do a branch here, and I'll use a readout node here. Okay, and I'll get a reference to my character movement and set max walk speed. So here if I'm crouching, my walk speed should be 150. If I'm not walking, if I'm not crouching, this should be 200. So here I compile, and as you see now I can crouch. So when I'm crouching, my walk speed is reduced. When I'm uncrouched, yeah, now it's working perfectly fine. So I think that will be enough for this video, and in the next video I will fix these blending issues, just like this. When I crouch, I'm walking, and if I go to sprinting, and if I release the sprint button and I'm in the running one, if I release the W key, I will go back to this crouching idle, so I don't want that. I want to go back to my normal blend space. So I'm gonna fix that issue in the next video. uh, along with some other bugs inside this game. So till that, goodbye.